Voilà, c'est super. Les trois quarts arrière, c'est super. Les deux.
Altitude.
We flew an Airbus A350 departing from Toulouse, and we flew for 3 hours along the south coast of France, Marseille, Nice, Corsica, and we joined up in the air with a Falcon 50 business jet that took off from Braunschweig, from the DLR facility in Germany. There's a lot of engineering work that goes into the preparation for the flights, and our flight test engineers on board are monitoring the parameters from the fuel system and from the engine that's using the sustainable fuel. But from the piloting perspective, in terms of operating the aircraft and handling the engines, there's no perceptible difference. We can do some things on the ground, and this was done with testing the engines and the fuel system to prepare for the flight. But to gather the data that's necessary for this program to be successful, there's only one way to do that, and that's to fly a real aircraft into the real atmosphere and take some data from in-flight testing.
The chase aircraft, which is operated by the DLR, is a critical part of the flight test campaign, as it allows us to directly measure the emissions whilst the aircraft's in flight. It flies really closely behind the lead aircraft, capturing the engine exhaust through probes on its roof and feeds it straight into scientific instrumentation inside the cabin where the tests are carried out. It's very difficult to try and replicate flight conditions with the aircraft on the ground or in a lab, so the data we gather in flight is incredibly valuable. We were really happy to see that, as we predicted, the particulate emissions of the aircraft were much lower when using the 100% sustainable aviation fuel. These particulate emissions lead to the formation of contrails, which have a big contribution to aviation's climate impact. So we're pleased to have a solution available to address those emissions. We still have a lot more data to analyse and further tests to perform, but the initial results are very promising.